Hey people, CzarThwomp here, and welcome to the 9th and final episode of Jak and Daxter, the Precursor Legacy. Last time, we climbed up Snowy Mountain, where we punched lurkers with red eco, dealt with ice physics, and deactivated precursor blockers, wherever the heck they are. And then we proceeded to get the remaining power cells in the volcanic crater, as well as Mountain Pass. And then, with all that done, we went through the lava tubes, got the power cells there, and learned that Samos got kidnapped by Gol and Maia, so now we're going to have to make our way through their Citadel and save Samos, save the day, stop the Precursor robot. Let's go. So anyways, Gol and Mai Citadel. Basically, it's like they got decorating tips from Mugshot from Sly 1, because basically this place is like a Precursor temple, but trashier.
It's about time you two decided to show up.
Nice to see you, too. Do they have you mopping the floors now?
There's no time for jokes, Daxter. Gol and Maia kidnapped us to sap our energies to power their abominable machine. It appears they have combined the functional remains of a precursor robot with scavenged artifacts from across the land. Then they added a few diabolical additions of their own, creating the one thing capable of opening the dark eco silos. If you can free the four of us, we can use our combined powers to break the force shield surrounding the robot before they use it to destroy the world.
Okay, so anyways, we now have the mission. We now have our mission: save the sages and stop the robot. But anyways, if you're actually playing an original version of this game on the PS2, I'm not talking about the greatest editions version. I'm talking about the original version of this game. Basically, there was actually an exploit in it that you could use to complete this area insanely fast. You see, when you save the game in an area, the game automatically has a save spot. Basically, typically this is at the very start of the area. However, in the original version of this game, there was a bit of a glitch that, well, placed it somewhere else. And that somewhere else was right at the end of the level, right in front of Samos, of the switch that deactivates Samos' cell. So basically, if you loaded the game right as soon as you got into this area, you could actually just skip the entirety of the level. It was insane, but unfortunately, I don't have that version of the game. I have the Greatest Editions version. That was the version that I bought back in the day. So anyways, let's just go. And start collecting orbs, though honestly we don't need any orbs, period. And we failed. Yeah, basically with this it's just one big puzzle where basically when you jump on a panel, all the panels of a similar color, they go down. Once you cross, they all go down anyways. So anyways, welcome to the Red Sage's chamber. So basically with this one, you're gonna get mobbed by a bunch of hopping lurkers. And our main goal will be to get to the end, right to that red eco vent. Yeah, basically we're just trying to just pump our way through. And once we get that, we just have our good spin kick. We're just gonna want to make our way over to here and smash these lanterns. That way, we can just go absolutely ham on these guys and we can just knock out their numbers with relative ease. Back in the day, this gave me a hard time because I didn't know just what we were supposed to do. I'm like, how are you supposed to get through this area? Yeah, we'll just collect the remaining ones of these. Heck, why not? Okay, the door's open, let's go. I guess Daxter only says that line if you're right next to the door. Daxter views me as a coward, so I don't get the line. I don't get the repeat line of, the door's open, let's get going! Just Red Sage suffering in silence.
finally come to rescue. Do you know how long I've been in here? What took you so long? And, what are your names?
I'm Daxter. He's Jak. He's with me.
Good job, Daxter. You're a real hero. You've got to stop Gol from launching the robot. I'll use my eco power to help open the shield door.
Yeah, just Red Sage. He's just Kamehamehaing. Okay. Though every Sage does have their own remix of this area's theme. Okay, let's get going. Okay, our next one's gonna be right over here. We'll just knock out the blue Sage while we're here. Though I'm not a big fan of the blue Sage's area, to be honest, just because it's one of the slower paced ones. Okay. But what is the purpose of this room? I don't even know what this room's purpose is. It's just a pit. It's just a pit with a spinning cube. Frankly, I would not be surprised if this was just some bout of dark eco-fueled insanity on Gol's part. He wants a spinning cube. It's what the voices demand. I need my dark eco cube. I need my spinning cube. It's what the voices demand. I need a spinning cube with fire. It's the ultimate power. It's how you control the dark eco. Yeah, this is why the Darker Makers failed in Jak 3, basically. They did not have a spinning cube that they could use to control the dark eco. Okay, so let's get going. Okay, jump up here. Claim that. Okay, I'm not gonna try to gun it to get the eco port. Not the eco port, the ore port. Just because we do not need a single orb more. And just, I don't want to die unnecessarily.
Oh, this is a fine mess.
Yeah, nothing else to say, Blue Sage?
Good work, fellows. Old Samus was right about you. Great piles of precursor metal. That insidious mechanical creation must not be allowed to wreak its terrible havoc. I will try to actuate the shield door by eliciting a conduit of energy between myself and the vast portal below.
Yeah. You do that. We'll, just go find more help. Weirdo!
Yeah, Jak doesn't want the wrath of the Blue Sage. But anyways, Yellow Sage, right over there. But unfortunately, you cannot skip over to him. Though, frankly, Yellow Sage is not one of those characters that I would want to skip over to, because basically, his room is actually pretty fun. Anyways, for this next area, yeah, we have 4. Yeah, there are only 6 scout flies around this area. The last one is going to be located right around Samos' spot towards the top of the structure. Yeah, we can't get that scout flight just yet. But really, just Gol and Maia just ripping out paneling. Just creating this trashy base of operations. Yeah, they had to give concessions to the Lurkers, just ripping out this large amount of material. But then again, I wouldn't be surprised if they had to do it just to refurbish the Precursor robot. Really, at this point, that thing's a money pit. No, really, Daxter, I thought we wanted to just jump right into the void. Just embrace the nothingness of the void below. Okay. Get down here. Okay. And boom.
Who would have thought I'd live to see the day when I needed to be rescued by a boy and his muskrat? I'm gonna give Gol and Mai a little payback for this embarrassment. Then we'll see about cooking up some muskrat stew.
And once you free the 3 sages, just the red, yellow, and blue sages, you are able to finish off the area. But anyways, just the fact that the yellow sage has a yellow eco shotgun. Basically, he just has his musket, as the founding fathers would have wanted. Basically, I just want to know when this guy was kidnapped, because basically, I would be surprised if this guy was the first to get kidnapped, because basically, you would think that the yellow sage would be the most resilient of the bunch, just Gol and Maia just getting pushed up against the wall thanks to that yellow eco shotgun. Just they appear in the yellow sage's hut like, "Yellow sage, you shall come with," just yellow sage just shooting them. Just Gol gets shot in the head. "Damn, you shot me with the yellow eco, what is wrong with you? You get off my property!" Just going full on fuzzy lumpkins. Okay. Okay, let's just jump over here. Yeah, the platforms are all right here, right in the middle of the area. So, let's go. Anyways, this area has always triggered my acrophobia. It's just like the Sandbird in Mario Sunshine, where basically, as I get higher up, I just get nervous. Because this area does a really good job of conveying height. Yeah, so if I start to get a little high-strung here, even more high-strung than normal, that's why. Okay, so anyways, let's jump up here. Yeah, this would be a nice cubby to take a rest in. Yeah, get a little lamp, get a little bed here, get a little cot. Yeah, this would be nice. Put in a door. Okay, anyways, almost up there. There's the last crate. The last Scoutfly in the game. Yeah, too bad the Scoutfly power cell wasn't the first one that we got. Otherwise, we could have ended the game off with pretty much... Actually, no. Technically, it is in the inverse order, since basically the Scoutfly power cell was the second power cell that we ever got, and it's also the second to last. Okay, so anyways, all we gotta do now is smash Samos' cell, and we are done. Final power cell.
Good work, boys. You're real heroes now. I'll combine my green eco power with the other 3 sages, and together we'll open the shield door surrounding the Precursor robot.
Yeah, that sounds like a good start. And then after you guys open that shield, what are you gonna do about the robot?
Nothing, Daxter. We have to keep the shield open. It's up to you two to figure out how to destroy the robot.
Oh, great. I get to help the guy that turned me into a furball destroy the only person who can turn me back!
First, save the world. Then we'll try to convince Gol to help Daxter.
You're too late, Samus. Once I possess limitless Dark Eco, I will have the key to creation itself.
This is madness! Releasing that much Dark Eco will destroy everything we know. Just look what it's done to you!
It has given us a beauty beyond anything you could understand.
Beauty? Have you two looked in the mirror lately?
Just wait until we open the silos, little one. You think short and fuzzy is bad.
And to think You two traveled all this way for Maia. Fools! Enjoy your front row seats to the recreation of the world!
Jak, take the elevator up and stop that robot!
Yeah, Samo's getting robophobic all of a sudden. Anyways, this is arguably one of the most cinematic entrances to a final boss I have ever seen. You ride this big elevator up, you see the storm, you hear the music, and then you look over and you see this giant precursor robot just blasting at the silo. Just really, you couldn't ask for a better setup to a final boss fight. Even though the fight is on the more basic side, it does definitely set a good first impression.
We'll open the silo all the way and destroy.
Okay, never heard that line before. Anyways, with this one, just look up, and then just blast the eye. Okay, anyways, there is a special death if you basically die to this device. If you don't dodge the blue Ecomine, that's what happens. Okay, so let's just do it. Okay, all you have to do is just jump and the mine will detonate instantly. So anyways, for the longest time, I always thought that Maia, before that line, was saying when you jump for that first time. I always thought that she said, Eco will protect the young. But upon re-listening to it, it's actually Eco won't protect you now.
Take them out.
Okay. Hey, you got health, so use it. Okay.
Finish them both off once and for all.
Yeah, let's go. Jump.
No mercy.
Okay, this phase is arguably the hardest, and ironically enough, it's the Red Eco phase. Red Eco's ultimate revenge against you.
Finish them both off once and
No.
for all.
Okay. Yeah, thankfully it takes plenty of time for that mine to detonate. And as you can see, each time the Eco Silo opens up more and more, so Dark Eco becomes more and more of a prevalent threat during the fight. Well, how it's not seeping out now, I don't even know, considering that the silo is mostly open. Yeah, this phase is a lot easier than the other one. Since you can just more easily dodge, you can just roll out of the way.
Take them out.
Okay. And no! I died to the Yellow Eco shotgun!
Don't worry, I'll avenge you. What?
But just that light like Daxter. Don't go into the light, Jak! I got cocky. Not to mention just taking extra damage during the Red Eco phase. During the Red Eco phase, you just want to get done as fast as possible.
Eco won't protect you now.
Yeah, well, like I said, I thought that Maia was like, Eco will protect the young. Like, Maia was obsessed with protecting people with Eco. Okay, this time we will not take damage. Okay, just dodge.
Take them out. Finish them both off once and
Okay,
for all.
come on. Let's actually try and knock this out first try. Okay, time for the red eco phase. Seriously, the fact that red eco becomes your greatest enemy. It's your least used type in the game, where red eco, the use of red eco is 100% optional. Seriously, you don't have to use red eco a single time in the game.
Finish the Roadhog once and for all! Finish the Roadhog once and for all!
No, turn around, turn around! Okay. Okay, this time we're actually going to succeed.
Take them out! I have you now! Take them out!
No! A Ken! With the gun!
Out!
Well, better you than me.
This is the revenge of that one redneck from Bogey Swamp when I was dissing his Mariah Carey. That's when you get CzarThwomp for dissing my Mariah Carey fan pictures. I took them at a concert and damn it, I will appreciate them. What I do with them is not your business.
You now!
Okay. Fourth time's the charm. Yeah, this is what happens when you die in the fight intentionally. The game is screwing you over. I'm thinking the final boss is just gonna be this casual thing. I say, oh, it's not gonna be bad, and then just look at this. Look at what I'm dealing with. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we are.
Finish the Roadhog once and for all!
Okay. Again.
Finish the Roadhog once and for all!
Just deal with those freaking mines. Okay.
Finish the Roadhog once and for all!
There. Okay, this time we're not gonna fail the freaking shotgun.
Them out! Take them out!
Okay, there we go. And the fight is pretty much won.
You just won't.
The vent doesn't open up.
Right, ego. It does exist.
They must not be allowed to get it!
White ego! That could be the stuff to change me back! Or, it might stop that robot. Stay fuzzy, save the world. Choices. Okay, fine. We'll save the world. But do it quickly before I change my mind!
So anyways, for this phase, Gol and Mai are just gonna blast a bunch of mines around, and you just need to wait for a blob of light eco to burst off. Okay, there we go.
Do something!
Well, it looks like I may have been too hard on you boys. You do have what it takes to be heroes.
But Daxter, now we can't change you back.
Don't worry about me, baby. You know what they say. Big things come in small packages.
Jak, you have an incredible talent for.
What is the Yellow Sage doing over there? He's just staring into the sun.
About this one after all.
And Kira, without your help and ingenuity, none of this would have been possible. Perhaps we've found another sage, now that Gol and Maia...
And now that the Yellow Sage is staring into the sun.
Gol and Maia. The Dark Eco probably destroyed them. Probably.
Ah, who cares? Bring 'em on! We can take 'em again, right, Jak? I said, right, Jak? Wow! Put it on ice, big guy!
Just the ultimate cock-block move on Daxter's part. Seriously. This is why Daxter's name is omitted from Jak's 2 and 3. Just Jak throwing Daxter off of the silo. Just really, because that is just the ultimate third. That's the ultimate third wheel move. Basically, Jak is about to kiss his love interest. Basically, he's earned it. He saved the world. He destroyed a precursor world with his bare hands, and then just all of a sudden, Daxter's like, "If I'm not getting it, then neither are you." And just Jak glaring at Daxter. What? Ah! But anyways, my thoughts on this game. This is a game that I've really wanted to do for quite some time. This game has definitely been on my list since I first started doing these playthroughs. And you can see why, basically. This game is extremely chill. It's short, but yet it has a lot of character to it. Just all of the sages are just so memorable. Just the music is great and atmospheric. The power cells, basically, they offer just the right amount of challenge for their stages of the game. But still, just... Well, like I said, just the only thing I would have to say is my only complaint about this game is that it feels like it could have gone on longer, you know? Just it feels like just right when the game's really starting to get good, that's when it's over. So anyways, just like I really enjoy this game. Just I know I sound off when I'm saying this, but just words cannot describe just how much this game and a lot of other what this series, as well as a lot of others, mean to me. We're basically just, this is one of those games where I would just spend so much time just running around, even after completing the game. Basically, just running around and trying to have fun with it. You know, just really embracing the world, doing visits to areas, just doing laps around the Precursor Basin, doing a tour or two around the Lost Precursor City. Though I would never visit Boggy Swamp, because basically Boggy Swamp, why would you want to visit it? It's where you're dealing with the rats and you're dealing with the bog. But definitely Sentinel Beach was a place that I loved going to. Just as well as the Forbidden Temple. Just frankly, the first area in general was always a delight. Just because I feel like it has some of the best scenery in the game. Though Snowy Mountain's also up there. Same with the Mountain Pass. So anyways, just with this game, you can actually skip right through the credits by just pressing the circle button at a certain point. So why don't we do that right now?
Holy yakkow! What could that be?
Wow! It's an ancient precursor door. It looks like it will only open if we fill all 100 holes with power cells.
We're heroes, remember? We have 100 power cells.
Wow! What is it?
It's so beautiful.
just get dumped right back to the main menu, because why would you want to go back? But anyways, if you don't get 100 power cells, basically Daxter, he'll be like, oh great, here we go again, and then you'll be dumped right off in front of the door, where you're basically just send off, hey, go get 100 power cells, go into the world and get the remaining 28 power cells. You mean, actually no, it wouldn't be 28 power cells, just because you, okay, 73 from finishing the pass. And then basically an additional 4 for... So yeah, basically 23 power cells. You would need 23 power cells in order to get the best ending. So yeah, just... You'd be going off in the world and just getting the remaining power cells in that regard. Possibly just an Oracle power cell, or just getting some Oracle power cells. Going and getting some of the more difficult ones, such as the hidden power cell. But still, just... Even then, that's all you get for getting a 100% in this game. Just... Literally a cliffhanger ending that basically foreshadows Jak 2, and just boom, you get planted right here. You don't get any sort of big reward, you just get that little extra cutscene. So if you're playing this game and you just want to play this game for the sake of having fun and just doing a casual playthrough, there is nothing wrong with just going in and just doing the bare minimum. Just getting the 72 power cells you need, and then just going straight to Gol and Mai Citadel. Basically, heck, no harm in just skipping it out on Snowy Mountain and Spider Caves entirely. Basically, especially Spider Caves. Seriously, all that dark eco in Spider Caves. But anyways, on that note, I think that now would be a good time to end things off. I really appreciate that you came by to watch this series. You're a great viewer, and I hope you come back for the first episode of my new Let's Play, which will be posted on the date listed in the description of this video. If you like this video, like, subscribe, comment, share, do whatever that you want. And with that, I'll see you next time. Bye.